Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Platt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us from the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
Guys, checking in with the Gators head coach before the game. This team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. He'll hand it off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
They just have to do a better job defensively of sealing that edge. A lot of teams will talk about building a run wall, but also building a hard edge. And here, they're just not able to contain the running back, toss to the right. It's easy for him to get outside. Beautiful job on the outside by those wide receivers, by the way, hitting blocks down the field, and it's a nice gain for the back. Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes off in a bootleg. On the move now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Soft But with a strong tackle there.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. It looked like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a 1st down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Henderson. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
So 2nd and 6 now. We pick up 4 on 1st. Offense will keep it on the ground here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's 3rd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The Bears fail to come up with another 3rd down stop.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a 1st down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down play coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Gators, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. And now they'll set up for the point after. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, other than turning it over, that's about the worst way you can start a possession. Now you're way behind the chains, looking to maybe get half of it back here. Try to create, I guess, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, so that you've got some chance to convert on 3rd.
From their own 7, it's now 2nd and long. Scanning the field. It's leg wag. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on 1st down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be 3rd and forever.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? It's a run to the left. Oh, he's got a... Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Now here he goes. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Baylor, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Handoff to the right side. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, coming in, we knew that the strength of this offensive line was the right side, and they prove it here. Great blocks, allowing the running back to get to the perimeter, and now you've got to set up those perimeter blocks, which he's able to do for a big gain.
First down here at the 45. One explosive play has gotten this drive going, and they're set up near midfield. Same tailback, another carry. And they hit him in the backfield. It's a loss on this play. The defense just tired of seeing that running back get loose for big gains.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Bowman. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And that's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a night.
Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Florida. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up for touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's got it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Handoff heading left. Goes out of bounds, but they move it across the 30.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Right now it's second down here. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 40.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Solid pass rush here, and as the quarterback has to leave the pocket out to his left, remember, as a right-hander, I don't love the idea of trying to force the ball down the field and get that explosive play. That is way too difficult of a throw. I'd rather see him try to get something completed underneath and just get this ball moving forward.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
From the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. And on the carry, he's heading left. First down and more. He's still running. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bears. Breaks away to the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Is back out on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Dropping back, it's Manning. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And there's the handoff. Look out, he's breaking free. Bears looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Sticking with the running game. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? And the Bears churn out another first down.
This offense building into third down success, getting to 3rd and 1, and then they can allow the offensive line to win up front. And this is a nice job by the back, finding the soft spot and getting the conversion. Again, though, 1st and 2nd down success is what leads to 3rd down success.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
There's the handoff. Touchdown, Baylor, as the underdogs now go on top. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. He hands it off from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that fills in those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and being lost, tackle loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Takes off in a bootleg. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move. They can't get into the ground. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down.
You got to be connected as a defense, and you're the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front 7 gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble. He stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front 7's got to do a better job in their rush lanes.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Manning. That's reeled in. It's Mays. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense comes up on 1st down now. They get new life thanks to the defensive holding penalty on 3rd down. Open field ahead. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. And the Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's
breaks. Who's in the clear? Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. This time they're all over the running back, and they tackle him for a loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. A play action, looking to throw. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Brad behind the line. It's Henderson. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the 3rd quarter. Joel, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the 2nd quarter and then get the ball in the 3rd quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this 2nd half. Because here we go. We got 1 half of football left to move on in this playoff.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. Makes the grab. It's Miller. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a 1st down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
And the Bears will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Keeping it on the ground here. He's got room to run. Look out. Now here he goes. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bears. An explosive play all the way to the end zone. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for, this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now Joe getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up. It's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late 2nd quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early 3rd quarter drive.
The offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. They're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Back in motion now. Always looking to throw. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about it is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Trying to take a shot, but the coverage is there.
Gets rid of it on the move. That's reeled in. It's Henderson. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. The Gators will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he fields it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch. It's Marsh. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for second and short.
A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets them up now 2nd and 3. He'll hand it off. It's past the 35. Sees an opening. Breaks into the click. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Baylor. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth, answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Design quarterback run. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Finds his man. It's Brown. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34. And the Gators come up to the line in a hurry up. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. needing to make the play to make up this deficit.
And Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often. You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. QB keeper all the way. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. He keeps it on the design run. Oh, look out, he's got open space. QB breaking away. Touchdown, Florida. The quarterback takes it in himself. Now the try here for the extra point. DHC up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Back to pass. It's Lagway. Buying time. Moving to his left. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Makes a nice move there. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. They continue to lean in the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, and Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
They're going to run it. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Has the first down and is still going. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
The Bears look to keep this drive moving. And here's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. With the catch, it's Miller. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Handoff running right. He's got some looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Bears. He barrels into the end zone.
If they're not going to stop this guy, just continue to give him the rock. And again, his vision, his burst, his nose for the goal line. He is such a good player. 5 touchdowns in one game. That is wild.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Handoff from the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry on. To the air, it's Manning. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're
looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass ball is incomplete. They tried to squeeze in a deep shot with time running down in the 3rd quarter. It's Baylor on top. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Somebody got
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Back to pass. It's Manning. A quick throw to the right. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after a takeaway. And that play could end the season with this offense, with the defense under an enormous lead. So much out of moving on.
This group was confident all week that they were going to make the plays necessary to go out and win this game, and they've been able to do that on the defensive side. And I got to tell you, what a crushing moment for this offense. All of that work, all offseason, all season long, and it comes down to win or go home, and their season is likely over.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
What a great way to start this drive. Not sitting back on this lead. I love the aggressiveness from this play caller. Good execution from the quarterback there. And if you're the defense, you're going to have to find a way to get off the field because this offense is not slowing down.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Heading left after the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And now the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try the right here. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Here we go on 4th down. Touchdown, Baylor. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Another big play for this Heisman running back. The defense told us we're not going to let this guy beat us today, Joel. But so far, they've got no answer for him.
Chris, it reminds me a lot of what Mike Tyson used to say. Everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, this running back is punching them right in the mouth, and they've got no answer to try to stop him.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Gators offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. With the catch, it's Brown. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The Gators come to the line in a hurry up.
All right, that's a good start to this drive, but now you got to start thinking about game situation. You're down multiple possessions here. When do you go ahead and take the field goal? If they get this ball into field goal range and there's a minute 20 left, you might want to think about taking that field goal then trying to get the ball back to go score your touchdown.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's got it. The two-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a two-score game. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Working clock with the ground game. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll test the right side here. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Will hand it off. Fighting him off. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this match. This defense is going to have to answer what's going on from this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these runs.
I had to remove myself. I had to get my mind right and start to choose myself. Looking for somebody like that and make me lose myself. It's a choice and reflection. Do you know who she's fresh? Sick of prison trying to bring these people to the trying for more than one. They feel like something. When we don't don't push them in. So we be trying to
He moves the ball to the 6. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. First and goal, handoff. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt.